read the book entirely. We watched a video while we read along with the book. We made a graphic organizer. And what else did we do? We discussed, what did we discuss, Raphael?
About the Civil War.
Very good, about the Civil War. So let's go over some things I want to remind you. I want to recap and review before we get on with our activity that we've had planned today. First of all, who is the book about? Raise your hand. Ethan? Pink and Say. Very good. How did Pink and Say meet? Yes, Bryce?
Say got lost in the field.
Very good. What had happened to Pink, Lexi?
He got shot.
He got shot. Where did this take place at? Wesley?
During the Civil War.
During the Civil War. Now, can somebody remember what year the Civil War happened? Bernasia? Very good. 1861 to 1865. How did Say get hurt? Who shot Say? Jordan?
The modern.
Not the martyrs. The martyrs were looking for them. That's very good though, but who on the martyrs' side? Who were the martyrs' side?
North.
North. North. Very good. And what were they called? What were the soldiers from the North called? Can we remember? These are hard ones. Remember? Yes, Raphael.
Martyrs. The other soldiers.
The Confederate or the Union?
The Confederates.
The Confederates were what Pink and Say were on. The Union, remember, were the ones that were looking. They were the martyrs. Okay. Where did the two boys go? Can someone? Where did they go? Allie?
To Mama Bay's house.
And who was Momo Bay?
Say's mama.
Say's mama. Okay. Where did Wesley?
It's Pink mama.
Just don't interrupt, please. Very good. It was Pink's mama. Thank you. And where did Momo Bay live? Anybody remember what state Momo Bay lived in? Ayana? Georgia. Very good, very good. So we're going over what elements of the story to get our details. Remember, what was our graphic organizer? What were the circles made from? What were they labeled?
Who, what, when, where, and how.
Who, what, when, where, why, and how. Very good. When you keep that in your mind when you're reading a story, details will come out to you that tell you who, what, when, where, why, and how. So you can learn what the story is about and the key things that you need to know so you can retell the story. Tell me this. What did Momo Bay, when Momo Bay said that he makes paper talk, what did we say that meant? Jamie, do you remember when Momo Bay, she told Say that Pink made paper talk? Do you remember? It's okay if you don't. Jess? It's fine. He knew how to read. Very good. He knew how to read. And why was that so special? Can anyone remember what I told you? Mimi? You remember it pertained to slavery and what they were not supposed to do? They were not supposed to read. Very good. They didn't want.
It was illegal. Against the law.
I don't know if it was against the law, but they preferred that the slaves did not know how to read. What else can we say about this book? Well, you said who caught the two boys, Raphael. Who caught the two boys? Yes, who caught them?
That white dude, the martyrs.
The martyrs. Very good. The martyrs. They caught them. And where did they take them? Do you remember the prison in Georgia? What was the name of the prison? That's a hard one, isn't it, Mimi? Yeah. Jordan, do you remember? Andersonville Prison. That was a famous Confederate prison. Yes, ma'am.
What happened anyway?
You can tell us, okay, Mimi, let's go ahead. What happened in the end?
Pink got hung and Faith got removed because of Pink was sick.
Yeah, that could, we guessed there could be two reasons. Pink was hung and Say was released after several months in, wait a minute, Raphael, after several months in prison. And remember when they took Pink off the buckboard, he had a fever and he was sick. So we could reason that either they done that because he was sick and they did not want to put up with him, or because he was a slave and that's what they did. They hung him for that reason. So this is what we're going to do. Today is the fun activity day. What we're going to do is, I have given you 4 choices. We're going to do a choice board, and you get to choose which activity you want to do. Now the first choice, which is by number 1, is to be a book critic.
What does that mean?
I'm going to tell you, hang on. A book critic is someone who reviews a book and tells you what they think about the book. So you can write what you think about the book, but here's the catch. Remember the who, what, when, where, and why of the story? You have to use at least 2 of those to explain to me what you think about the book and why. You can choose any 2 of the who, what, when, where, and why, or how. Number 2, you can pretend you're a character, another character in the book, and write it from their point of view. Remember, it was written. You have to explain who you are, what happened, when it happened, where it took place, why or how. Now you can choose 2 of those as well if you don't want to do all of them. Number 3, you can create your own different ending to the story. But make sure you include who the character is and what you are doing. So you can rewrite the ending of the story. Let's say, this is an example. Let's say you pretend you're Pink and you survive. You tell me that you're Pink and that what happened at the end of the story. Maybe you and Say grew up and became best friends. The 4th one, you get to create a wanted poster of Pink or Say. And you explain who you are, what you did, the crime that you were, when you did it, where the crime happened, why you did it, and how you did it. So you'll choose either Pink or Say, and it's not that they necessarily committed a crime, but they were being chased after by the murderers, and you need to explain that, what is happening, and you can put a reward for them if you wanted to. Make it a real reward poster. Yes, Raphael. You get a piece of computer paper. So take just a couple of minutes, and I want you to circle, put your name at the top of the choice board, and circle which one that you want to do. And as soon as you do that, you may start. If you have any questions, you raise your hand. If you need further explanation, raise your hand. I would be glad to help you. If you want to do the wanted poster, let me know so I can give you a sheet of paper. Who wants to do the wanted poster? Very good. Now make sure you put a lot of details in my wanted poster. You want to do the wanted poster or not? Okay.
Can we do it with our partner?
You may choose someone beside you in your group. You can choose someone to quietly work with. Do you hear me, Wesley? Jess is not in your group. Your partner beside you would be Ethan, sweetie. Okay?
Okay.
Yes, ma'am. You want to do the wanted poster?
Ethan's not doing the wanted poster.
You're not doing the wanted poster? That's okay.
Ethan's not.
Okay. Anybody doing the wanted poster over here? You two can be partners and use it.
Where do we write this?
In your journal.
Oh, just it.
Yes. If you're writing, does anybody else need a wanted poster? Okay. Listen, boys and girls, if you're writing the ending, or you're rewriting, or you're the book critic, you do it in your journal, okay? Yes, ma'am, or no, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
Very good.
What are you gonna do?
Do you want to do think or say? You want to do say? So you just draw a picture. You can look at the book to get an idea, or you can draw what you think. I would prefer you to draw what you think say looks like. And put wanted. You've seen a wanted poster before? And put wanted on there. And you tell me who, you put who, and you'll put his name, say. What did he do? He left the army, or he got lost. When he done it, that was during the Civil War. Where was it at? Remember our details? Very good. And why he done it? He got and how did it end? That's what you need to write down. Listen, boys and girls, I let you, each of you keep your graphic organizer because it will help you in any four of these activities if you wish to use it. You may also use the book if you would like to do any one of the four activities. You have your partner beside you to help you. You also don't forget to raise your hand and I will help you. Oh, Fabian, I like that picture. Make sure you write on the back now. Remember, you have to write on the back and then what we wear. Okay, you write it down. Lexi, what are you going to do? Which one did you choose? Oh, neat, neat. There's all kind of ideas that you can do. Yes. Okay. That's your drawing. Who are you drawing? You're doing the same. So after you draw a picture of say, you'll say, who he is, what did you do? When did it happen? What war? The Civil War, right? Why? How do they do it? How they ran? Because they ran. You can.
Does it do like a sword?
But you don't have a ring, so all that is on the back. Very good, very good. Very good, Wesley. Oh, I love that picture, Fabian. That's say. Oh, Ayana, I like that one as well. Who are you drawing, Ayana? Say. All right. Hey, make sure. Feel free to use, where's your organizer? When you start writing your information on the back, make sure you look at it, okay? That'll help. It was on your desk. I'll find it in just a moment, okay? Yes, Melissa. If you get through with your wanted poster and you've written the information, you can color your picture. You weren't here? Okay. wrong because he was in and I'll get with you and let you do this, okay? Yes.
I'm gonna draw a little tear.
No, that's all right. You're not supposed to go out. Who is that? Oh, you're not supposed to go out. You want another sheet of paper? Okay.
I forgot.
That's okay.
So